Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatye Namaha, Shri Sadgurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Janakalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Satgurum Brahma Vidvaram Manojabam Marutatullya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vasatmajam Vanarayuta Mukhyam Sri Ramadutam Sirasa Namami Santoshini Jaganmata Mama Saubhagyavriddhaye Namaskaromi Bhaktya Tvam Prasanna Varada Bhava Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashyakdau Vande Bhagavandau Punah Punaha Om Namah Pranavarthaya Shuddha Brahmatmane Tanmalaya Prashandaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Satchitanandarupaya Vishwotpattyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Sri Krishnaya Vayam Namah Nilambujasyamalakomalangam Sita Samaropita Vamabhagam Panau Mahasayaka Charu Chapam Namami Ramam Rakhuvam Sanatham Krishna Rakshatu Mam Charachara Guru Krishnam Namasye Sada Krishnenaiva Surakshito Gamasagat Krishnaya Tubhyam Namaha. Somebody is to be muted. Rajat, please mute. Krishna Deva Samudbhavo Mama Vibho Krishnasya Dasosmyaham Krishne Bhaktirajanjalastu Bhagavan He Krishna Tubhyam Namaha. Now we are going to see dasakam 77. This is the dasakam dealing with Jarasandha war. So after Sandipani ashram, so that is not given here, but in Bhagavatam it is there. He come back. When he came back, the Mathura was attacked, already in attack by Jarasandha. So that is the war. So Jarasandha war, Muchukunda's episode, then Kubja. Kubja, when Bhagavan made her beautiful, she requested Bhagavan to visit her one day. She could have asked for moksha, but then she was so infatuated with Bhagavan's beauty. She wanted to have him at least for a day. So Bhagavan granted that. Then he visited Akrura. He promised that he will visit him. He visited him also. So those stories are coming here in this dasakam. Only Nirmala is here, okay.
सैरन्ध्यास्तदनुचिरं स्मरातुरायाः यातो भूसुललितम् उद्धवेन सार्धम् आवासं तदुपगमोत्सवं सदैव ध्यायन्त्याः प्रतिदिनवाससज्जिकायाः
तदनु त्वं सार्धम उद्धवेना. So Bhagavan, accompanied by Uddhava, Yataha Abhu Sulalitam, when most charmingly, Avasam Sairandriyaha, to the residence of Sairantri. It is believed that Sairantri was the second birth of Mantara. Mantara did Bhagavan's work in Ramayana. Actually, we think that she is a villain and all that. But actually, it was not her mistake. It was the Devata's request. Sharada Devi came and resided in her tongue and made her speak like that. So it was Devakaryam. So she was not to be blamed. Otherwise, if Mantara was not there, Ramayana would not have happened. Ravana would not have been killed. The old Ramayana will not be Ramayana. So the turning point was Mantara. So it is believed that her second birth was Sairandri. That's why Bhagavan blessed her. Then the third birth also she had, because she didn't ask for moksha. There's a Maharashtrian, there was a saint, Janabai. That Janabai was the eighth devotee of Bhagavan Vitthal. Vitthal. So that was the story. Avasam Sairandriyaha Smaraturayaha was afflicted by Cupid's arrows. Smara Aturayaha Chiram Sada Dhyayantyaha, always contemplating upon you. Tutupagamotsam eva, on the celebration of your visit. Pratidina Vasa Sanjikayaha, with the aspect of a heroine who was dressed up and decorated every day, awaiting for her lover. So, Lord, who are attached to his devotees, he grants their wishes. So one day, accompanied by Uddhava, you did arrive at the abode of Sairandri. Deeply afflicted by the arrows of Cupid, she had been spending days anticipating your arrival. Krishna will come now, he will come today. He is bound to come even if it is late. And she had been adorning herself daily with clean garments and special ornaments and decorating her bedchamber with bed, cushions, fragrance, smoke, and the like. In short, she generally had the aspect of a heroine expecting the arrival of her lover. Continuing.
Upagate tvayi purna manoratham Pramada sambhramakam prapayodharam Vividhamanana madadhati muda Rahasitam ramayancha krushe sukham.
Tum sukham ramayanja krishe. You happily delighted her in privacy. Rahasitam purnamanoratham. You happily delighted her in privacy who had her desire fulfilled. Toi upagate sati. When you approached her, adadati muda, and who offered you with joy, vividhamananam, with many kinds of honors. Pramada sambrama kampra prathama sambrama kampra payodharam, quivering due to extreme joy and excitement. Continuing.
पृष्टावरं पुनरसाववृणोद्वराकी भूयस्त्वया सुरतमेव निशान्तरेषु सायुज्यमस्त्विति वदेद्बुध एव कामं सामीप्यमस्त्वनितमित्यपि नाब्रवीत् किम्
Aha asau varaki. Thereafter this pitiable woman, prishtatvaya varam avrunod, when asked by you to name any boon, choose. Suratam evatvaya. Only the sport of love with you. Bhuyaha nishantareshu. Again in the nights to come. Kamam buddha eva vaded. It is true that only an enlightened person will ask Astu sayujyam iti, to have liberation in the form of union with you, the Supreme Being. Kimna abravit abhi astu. And why did she not ask at least to have Samipyam anisham iti, nearness to you forever? She did not ask for that. She did ask only for his physical presence. Continuing.
ततो भवान् देव निशासु कासुचित् मृगीदृशन्तां निभृतं विनोदयन् अदादुपश्लोक इति श्रुतं सतं स नारदात् सात्वततन्त्रविद्बभौ.
It said, Arogyam Bhaskarat Iched, Mukti Miched Janardanat. One should desire or grant of good health from Bhaskara, sun. And when you want mukti, only from Janardana, Bhagavan. O Deva, O Lord, Tata Nibhritam Vinodayan, thereafter greatly delighting, Tam Mrgidrisham Ka Suchit Nishasu, that doe-eyed one, Sairandri, for some nights. Bhavan Adattasya Sutam, you did give her a son. Shrutam iti Upashlokaha, well known by the name Upashloka. Saha Babhau Satvata Tantravit Naradat. He shed luster having learned Satvata Tantra. Naradat, from sage Sri Narada. Tantra is a Tantra meaning is, according to the root, two meanings are there. Tanoti, does, and tanyate, being done. And following this word should be understood to mean the science of setting out the ways and means of pleasing the Lord. That is called Tantra. This science held to be as important as the Vedas is of two types, Shaivam and Vaishnavam. So beside the sub-sciences put forward by sages like Kapila, Jaimini, Vasishta, and Sukha are also well known. Tantra is also known as Agama. The word Agama has been expounded by expert as that which enable one to attain realization, moksha. Means jnanam. Ga means moksha. Ma means malanasha. Agama. Means jnanam. Ga means moksham. Ma means malanasham. So, in other words, that which helps attainment of moksha by destroying the impurities of sin, which will result eventually in moksha. Agama concerning Shiva is known as Shaivanga, which consists of 64 branches like Devi Tantra, Yogini Tantra, Prapanchasara. Then Vaishnava Tantra is of two types, Pancharatra and Vaikhanasa. Pancharatra. The author is like say Mahavishnu himself has given to Sage Sandilya. Then Sattva Tantra, Narada Pancharatra. So Narada is the one expounder of it. And this, our Bhagavan's son, name is Upasloka. He was an expert in that. Continuing.
अक्रूरमन्दिरमिथोत बलोद्धवाभ्याम् अभ्यर्चितो बहुनुतो मुदितेन तेन एनं विसृज्य विपिनागत पाण्डवेय वृत्तं विवेधित तथा धृतराष्ट्रचेष्टाम्
Atha tvam itaha akrura mandiram. Thereafter, you did visit Akrura's house, Balodhavabhyam, together with Balrama and Uddhava. Abhyarchitaha bahu nutaha tena muditena, and was duly honored and much praised by him who was overjoyed by the visit of Bhagavan. Vivedita Visrijya Enam. Did learn by sending him. Then afterwards, Bhagavan sent Akrura to Hastinapura as an emissary to find out how the Kauravas are treating Pandavas, and to observe them, find out what is happening and report back, and if possible, advise the Rashtra. Vipinagata Pandaveya Vrittam, the tiding about the Pandavas who had returned to Hastinapura from the forest. Tatha Dhritarashtra Cheshta, and also the doing of Dhritarashtra. So, Bhagavan said, I would request you to gather all information in this regard and also give solace to Pandavas. Akrura went to, in Bhagavatam it is given, Akrura went to Hastinapura, observed everything and gave some advice to Dhritarashtra. But Dhritarashtra said, I agree with you. That is the nature of Dhritarashtra. Whenever somebody advises, he says, I agree with you. But what to do? I can't do anything with my child. Oh, I can't. He won't listen to me. What can I say? Continuing.
विघाता जामातुः परमसुहृदो भोजनृपतेः जरासन्धेरुन्धत्यनवधिरुषाधेत मथुराम् रथाध्यैर्ध्योलब्धैः कतिपयबलस्त्वं बलयुतः त्रयोविंशत्यक्षौहिणी तदुपनीतं समहृताः.
Yeah. Atha jarasande ande anavati rusha. Say Asti and Prapti was the two wives of Kamsa. After Kamsavatha, they became widowed. They ran back to their father, Jarasandha, and tearfully informed about their sorrows. But Bhattadri says, yes, Vikhata Jamatuhu Paramasvrdaha Bhojanarpatehe. He was not only his son-in-law, but he was also a great friend of Jarasandha. So that was a great loss for him. And Jarasandha, as a consequent, he became blinded and boundless rage. He was the strongest among the kings of that time, and he himself was invincible. He had the assistance of the friends Shishupala and Bhalika. Rundhati Sati Maduram besieged the city of Madura. Jarasandha resolved to take revenge and rid the earth of Yadavas. And with an army, 23 Akshauhinis, strong, surrounded. Akshauhini means a big army comprised of 21,870 elephants. Same amount of 21,870 chariots. 65,610 horses and 1,09,350 strong infantry. This is called one Akshauhini. Like that, 23 Akshauhinis. Think about the power of this Jarasandha. And surrounded the Madura city, blocking all traffic. But Bhattadri said, Tvam balayutaha katipaya balaha samahridhaha radhadyehi labdaidyoh Trayovimshati Akshohini Tatupanitam. You with very limited manpower at your command. But Bhagavan got the chariot, bow and arrow, sword. All that he got it from heaven. And heaven seated in the heavenly chariot with Balrama, they annihilated all the 23 Akshauhinis. And Bhattadri says, this annihilation of the opposing army was not for you a great feat because You are capable of performing at will the creation, preservation, destruction of the whole universe. It is a matter for thought why only his army was destroyed, but not Jarasandha himself. The idea is Bhagavan destroyed the invading army without killing Jarasandha. Because had he killed Jarasandha, even in the first battle, he would have missed the golden opportunity that would come his way to destroy evil-minded human beings repeatedly. Because he left him, then he will collect more dushtas, evil people, demons, and bring again so that Bhagavan can kill them, destroy them, and make the earth burden-free. And also, another reason also, Jarasandha was not killed by Bhagavan, because if you get killed by Bhagavan, he will get moksha. He was so sinful that he thought he doesn't deserve to be killed by me. That's why later on he was killed by Bhima, not Bhagavan. Continuing.
बद्धं बलादत बलेन बलोत्तरं त्वं भूयो बलोध्यमरसेन मुमोचितैनं निःशेषदिग्जय समाहृत विश्वसैन्यात् कोऽन्यस्ततो हि बलपौरुषवांस्तदानीम्
अतत्वं मुमोचित एनं बलोत्तरं बद्धं बलात् बलेन. Thereafter, you did set free him, Jarasandha, an extraordinarily powerful one. But he was bound by force by Balarama. Balarama defeated him and bound him, but Bhagavan released him. Bhuyaha balodhyamarasena. Because being interested in his returning to battle with another set of army. Asi tadanim anyak kahi. Was there at that time anyone at all? Bala Paurushavan Tatha, more powerful and valorous than him. Nishesha Digjaya Samahruta Vishwasainyat, who had gathered so many armies from the world through his success in all quarters. So he was able to collect not only one time, 16 times. 17 times total. Continuing.
भग्नः सलग्नहृदयोऽपि नृपैः प्रणुन्नो युद्धं त्वया व्यधितषोडश कृत्व एवम् अक्षौहिणी शिव शिवास्य जगन्थ विष्णो सम्भूय सैकनवति त्रिशतं तदानीम्.
That was a great insult to him, Jarasandha. He thought that he is invincible, nobody can defeat him. But he was defeated by these two, Krishna and Balarama. Not only that, if he was killed there, he would have been happy. Because that is the Kshatriya Dharma, dying in battlefield. But he was given Jivadhanam. He was released. So he could not. He was humiliated and devastated. He was unable to face anyone, nor was he able to remain in the capital, hearing the piteous laments of his widowed daughters. that he decided to go to forest without anyone's knowledge, to retire from all activities. For contemplation, when king, then Shishupala and Bhalika, others suggested him to wage war again. They told him that a temporary setback should not be taken so seriously, and that it was essential to destroy root and all the Yadavas who were prospering and posing danger to them. They assured Jarasandha that they would be his allies in this effort. Now, listening to their advice, he came back, returned to battle with 23, another 23 at Chahunis. But the result was the same. So, Bhagnaha, Lagna Hridayaha Abhisaha, though humiliated and broken-hearted, he, Jarasandha, Pranunnaha Nrapaihi Vedhita Yuddham, prompted by other kings, waged war Tvaya Evam Shodhasha Krutvaha, against you in this manner 16 times. Every time, think about it, he collected 23 at Chauvinis. He must have taken some time to collect. So there must be a gap, not immediately. Tadanim Sambhuya, during the course of those battles, Vishnoho Tvam Jaganda, all-pervading Lord, you did destroy Asya Saikanavati Trishatam, this 391 at Chauvinis. Shiva Shiva. So Bhattadri says Shiva Shiva, wondrous indeed.
अष्टादशेस्य समरे समुपेयुषित्वम् दृष्ट्वा पुरोथ यवनं यवनत्रिकोट्या त्वष्ट्रा विधाप्य परमाशुपयोधि मध्ये तत्राथ योगबलतस्वजनाननैषीः.
Bhattadri has given briefly here, but Bhagavatam it is very detailed description is there. That 17th time, Jarasandha approached Madhura from the front and from behind Yavana. Okay, 17, when is Jarasandha, 18th battle. It is the 18th battle. So, Bhagavan vanquished 17 times, not 16 times, 17 times. So, the 18th time, he got the help from Yavana. In some books, it is said Yavanam is a synonym for Greece. So, Greek. In Mahabharatam Shanti Parvam, there is a mention, Kala Yavana was the son of sage Garga Muni. Garga Muni is very famous in the Krishnavadara. He was the one who named Garga Muni. But then he was so evil. I don't know how he got such a son. The Yavana. So both approach from both sides. Bhagavan came to know this through his spies. And Bhagavan doesn't need spy also. He knows what is happening. So what he did, he called Vishwakarma, the celestial architects, and ordered him to make a city near the ocean, that is Dwarka. And out of his, because with this Yoga Maya, Bhagavan transported all Madhuravasis there to Dwarka overnight. This happened with Gokula also. When they were moving from Gokula to Vrindavan, everybody was so sad that we had to leave our home. And Bhagavan promised, his mother demanded, Yashodaji demanded, I want the same house there in Vrindavan, then only I will move. Bhagavan was a little boy. He said, no, Maya, don't worry, you will get everything. Narayana will provide, he said. And when they went there, Vrindavan, everything was ready, exactly like Gokul. There also Vishwakarma made all the houses for them. Same way here also, Vishwakarma made a beautiful city, Dwaraka, and they were transported to, and they did not know they were moved to from Madura to Dwaraka. They felt comfortable there. So, now what Bhagavan did was, that is what is told here, Atha asya ashtadashe samare, when his Jarasandha's 18th battle, Samupeyushi sati tvam drishtva puraha, battle was, that 18th battle was imminent, you having observed in front of you, Yavanam Yavana Trikotya, a Yavana chief with 3 crores of Yavanas. See, his army was much bigger than this Jarasandha. Vidhapya Puram Ashu Payodhi Madhye, and having a city built quickly in the mid-sea. Tvashtra Atha Anaishihi Sujanan, by Vishwakarma, then led your people Tatra Yoga Balataha, there to that city by your yogic powers. Then what did he do? Continuing.
पद्भ्यां त्वं पद्ममाली चकित इव पुरा निर्गतो धावमानो म्लेच्छेशेनानुयातो वद सुकृतविहीनेन शैलेन्यलैषीः सुप्तेनां ग्राहतेन द्रुतमतमुचुकुन्देन भस्मीकृतेऽस्मिन् भूपायास्मै गुहान्ते सुललित वपुषा तस्थिषे भक्ति भाजे.
Tvam Patmamali Dhavavanaha Nargadaha Purat Padhyam. Now, after shifting the population of the city of Mathura to Dwaraka by your yogic powers, you saw this Yavana approaching, and Bhagavan, using Narada, informed Yavana the description of Krishna, that he is Pidambardhari, he has got a peacock and a crown, he is very handsome, and impossible to defeat him. And Yavana thought that it is a challenge for me. He has defeated everybody in the world. So how can he be a problem for me? So he thought it is challenge. I want to meet him. So Bhagavan knew this. So from behind the Mathura, Bhagavan opened the door because Yavana was approaching from behind and Jarasandha from front. That is the plan. Back and forth. Bhagavan opened the back door, and when he saw Yavana, start running. That is how Bhagavan got the name Ranchod Bhagavan. Ranchod. started running. And Yavana recognized because Narada has given him the description. So Kala Yavana ran to catch Bhagavan. And Bhagavan is from the cowherd time, he knew how to run faster. And nobody can catch him unless you are a devotee. So he ran, and Yavana thought, I will catch him now, but he could not catch. And Bhagavan entered the cave. And in that cave, there was a Raja who was sleeping, called name Muchukunda.
Muchukundan.
You can, what you call, mute her. Thank you. Muchukunda was, yeah, now I was also muted. So Muchukunda was sleeping. And the story is this King Muchukunda, the son of Mandatta, Ichwagu clan. And he went to help Devendra, Indra Devata, to lead the army of Devatas against Rakshasas, demons. And the war went on. And he was the Senapati for the Devatas. And after the war over, he stayed for some time there. And when the Devata got Skanda as their Senapati, then Devata said, now you can go back home. Now, but then Devendra told him that, see, if you go back home, nobody will be there. So many millions of years have passed because that there is a time difference, big gap, the earthly time and heavenly time. So nobody will be there, no relatives will be there, they are all dead and gone. Even your grandchildren will not be there. But Muchukunda said, I was fighting all the time doing your work. I am tired, I want to sleep one place without anybody disturbing. That is a boon he asked. Sometimes you are deprived of sleep, you say that. I don't want anything, you just let me sleep. So they blessed him. And also said, if anybody wake you up by mistake, you open your eyes and look at him, he will burn into ashes. That was the boon he got. Now this Kala Yavana was so sinful. Bhagavan thought that he doesn't deserve to die in my hands, because then he will get moksha. To die in the hands of Bhagavan also great blessing. So he wanted him to die in the hands of this Raja. So Bhagavan ran and hid in the cave. And this Kala Yavana entered the cave. He saw someone sleeping. He thought that Bhagavan is sleeping, pretending that he is sleeping. So he went and kicked him. And Muchukunda got up and looked at him. He burned to ashes. That is what is told here. Tum Patmamali Dhavamanaha You wearing a lotus garland, running, nirgataha purat padbhyam, running out of the town on foot, chakita iva, as though frightened. Anuyataha mleche sena, pursued by the Mlecha chief Kalayavana. Vatha Sukrita Vihinena, was devoid of merit to deserve death at your hands. Was devoid of merit to deserve death at your hands. Nyalaishi Shaile, did hide in a mountain cave. Atha Asmin, thereafter, when the Kalayavana, Basmi Krite Sati, was reduced to ashes. Dhrutam Muchukundena Suptena, quickly by Muchukunda, who was fast asleep. Angryahatena, and was kicked with Kalayavana's feet. Tvam tastishe, you did manifest yourself. Sulalita Vapusha Uhante, with your divine and auspicious form, inside the cave. Asmai Bhakti Bhaje Bhupaya, for the sake of that devout king. He appeared in all his glory and gave darshan to this Muchukunda. Continuing.
ऐक्ष्वाकोऽहं विरक्तोऽस्म्यखिलनृपसुखे त्वत्प्रसादैककाङ्क्षी हा देवेति स्तुवन्तं वरविततिषुतं निःस्पृहं वीक्ष्य हृष्यन् मुक्तेस्तुल्यां च भक्तिं धुतसकलमलां मोक्षमप्याशु दत्त्वा कार्यं हिंसा विशुद्ध्यै तप इति च तदा प्रार्थलोकप्रतीत्यै.
Russian Vikshya Tam Nispraham, pleased at seeing him as being devoid of desire. Vara Vitatishu iti stuvantam. So pleased at seeing him as being devoid of desire for boons and praising you thus. Ah Deva, wondrous, O Lord, in the sporty form of human. Aham Ikshwagaha, I belong to the Ikshwagu clan. Viraktaha Akila Nripa Sukhe, and totally detached from all kingly pleasures. Asmit Tvat Prasadeka Kamshi, and I am desirous of only your grace. Tvam Ashu Dattva Bhaktim, you quickly blessing him by granting him devotion. Tulyam Muktecha Moksham Api, equal to devotion and moksha itself. Duta Sakalamalam, that removes mundane existence ordained through ignorance. Tada Prathacha, then also declared that Imsa Vishuddhaihi, in order to purify the demerit accumulated to himsa, sin caused in the course of kingly duties. Tapaha karyamiti, penance should be performed. Loka pratityai, for the sake of conviction of the world. Even though Bhagavan blessed him with moksha, bhakti, but he said, you have as a king committed so many king killing animals, human beings, all those things, sins should be atoned. For that, you should do tapas. So that was the advice. And it is said this Muchukunda himself is the Sridhara Swami. Sridhara Swami who wrote commentary on Bhagavatam. So it is said what is given in Bhagavatam is known to Shuka Maharshi and also to Sridhara Swami. So second birth was Sridhara Swami who commented upon Srimad Bhagavatam. The Muchukunda Stuti is there in Bhagavatam, chapter 51, Shloka 47 to 51, Dashamaskanda. It's very famous. So second birth only he got moksha as Sridhara Swami. Continuing.
तदनु मथुरां गत्वा हत्वा च मुं यवनाहृतां मगधपतिना मार्गे सैन्यैः पुरेव निवारितः चरमविजयं दर्पायास्मै प्रदाय ज्वलायितो जलधिनगरीं यातो वातालयेश्वर पाहि माम्.
See the strategy of Bhagavan. This is a political strategy. So he allowed Jarasandha to feel that he is victorious. That's what he did. So Bhagavan came out of the cave after blessing Muchukunda. Then he came out and destroyed the whole Yavana army himself. Then returning to Madura, taking away the wealth and armaments gathered from the enemy. Then, as usual, he was obstructed by the Jarasandha army. 23 Akshauhinis. Now this time Bhagavan did not fight. Along with the, Balram, what he did that you climbed onto a mountain known as Prashravanam, as though exhausted. Seeing this, Jarasandha set fire to the perimeter of the mountain, shouting loudly that they should be burned. The whole mountain he set fire. So they know, and Jarasandha saw that Rama and Krishna both are climbing onto the mountain. So they set fire from the down, and the whole mountain was set fire. So they thought that they burned alive, they died. But Bhagavan disappeared from the other side. So you, along with Balarama, jumped off the mountain peak, which was 11 yojanas high, to a far off distance, not visible to Jarasandha, and reached Dwarkapuri. So, Tadanugatva Madhuram, thereafter having returned to Madhura, Attvachamum Yavanahridam, and destroy the army brought by Kalayavana, Nivarita Pura Iva Marge, and having been obstructed as before on the way, Magadhapatina Sainyehi, by the king of Magadha, Jarasandha with his armies, Pradaya Asmai, and having given him Charama Vijayam Darpaya, victory in the last battle in order to inflate his ego. Palayitaha, and appearing to be fleeing. Yataha Jalati Nagarim, you reach the city of Dwarka, city in the sea, that is Dwarka. O Lord, Vatalayeshwara Pahimam, O Lord of Guruvayur, protect me. So Bhagavan did not kill Jarasandha because he doesn't deserve to be killed from the hands of Bhagavan. He was so sinful. So that's why he did not. He made him feel proud. At least one time he won, inflated his ego. Then later on you will see he was killed by Bhima. Ajasuya. Okay, we'll stop here. Now the next dasakam onwards, lot of marriage is going to happen. Rukmini Swayamvaram and 8 wives, main wives, their marriage also. We'll see that next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.